So you saw this tweet, and it was this person decided to make the districts for Hunger Games. If you're not familiar with Hunger Games, it's post-apocalyptic world where all of the world is broken up into different regions called districts. So the United States was broken up into 12 different districts, and this person just picked different like swaths of state to organize. So let me pull up the tweet here. If you go to Twitter at KFC Radio, you can obviously see. So basically, District 1 is Southern California. District 2 is like the Four Corner states, kind of. District 3 is like a weird little strip. District 3.
What is that? Vegas and Denver?
It's basically just like it's Vegas and like Utah.
Vegas and Utah?
Vegas and Utah. So, all right, there's the map. That's good. This is cool.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube or the video on Gold, you can see it now. So 3 is Vegas and Utah. Where's 4, by the way? 4 is all the way over to Florida. So Florida plus like
New Orleans,
the Gulf Coast. 5 is a little bit of Minnesota, a little bit of Iowa, a little bit of Michigan.
Boy, I was definitely going to say Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know where Chicago is in Indiana.
Well,
so Chicago could either be in 5, 6, or 9. Nick, are you there? You're going to know the answer to that. Where's Chicago?
It's in 6.
Okay.
6, huh? No, I was definitely going to say 5.
I was going to say 9. We all had different answers. So 5 is like nothing then. 6 is Michigan plus like a bunch of the shit around the Great Lakes. 7 is the Pacific Northwest, basically. 8 is just like smack in the middle of the country with Kansas and Nebraska. 9 sucks. 9 sucks.
What's 9?
9 is like Kentucky, a little bit of Kentucky, a little bit of Tennessee, a little bit of Indiana, a little bit of Arkansas. No, Oklahoma. No, what's above Arkansas?
I mean,
Nebraska?
You're asking the wrong. I've been flabbergasted by how you've been. I guess you're nailing this. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I might have. Nick, am I anywhere right on this?
It's Missouri.
Missouri. Fuck Missouri. Say we ain't Missouri.
Yeah.
See, I couldn't even.
Irrelevant sons of bitches.
We did a whole fucking episode on how much Missouri sucks, and we still couldn't remember where it is. 10 is 10 is just Montana and the Dakotas and a little bit of Idaho. Sucks. 11's got strength in numbers because it's got all of Texas, all of Oklahoma, and then that whole bottom of the South.
Yeah, it's got Louisiana, it's got Bama, it's got Georgia, it's got most North Carolina, most South Carolina.
Carolinas, yeah. 12 is what's that?
DMV, I think.
Yeah, it's like the DMV area, and then 13 is the Northeast.
So let's go. I mean, we can just go pretty quickly through most of this. 1, LA, fucking no. 2.
Wait, what were you saying? Who's gonna win, or like who you want to be in?
Oh, well, you're in where you're from.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. Okay.
2, fucking no. What is it? Denver, little New Mexico, no. 3, Vegas. Fucking no one even lives in Vegas. You're putting a lot of by the size of this fucking sliver. You're saying that Vegas is like the baddest men around. Fucking no chance. I am not scared of Vegas.
If you were gonna do, like, I think 4 is an appropriate one. 4 is basically just Florida, but Florida I'm not fucking with. So I think that's a good representation. I don't know why 3 is so small.
Florida and New Orleans. New Orleans you don't want to fuck with either.
I think 4 is my early front runner right now.
Oh, I think you're completely wrong. I think there's only 2 real competitors here.
Again, are we talking about like chaos breaks out and we're fighting to the death?
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't think that
4 is not a joke, okay?
Yeah, I mean
4 is no LA. 4 is no District 7, which is like fucking Seattle and San Francisco. 4 is no District 6. I'm not scared of District 6. I'm not scared of the Great Lakes. Four might be a solid third place, but there's a big separation between third place and 1 and 2.
Are you saying what, 13 and 11?
13 and 11.
Yeah.
13 and 11.
13 is the Northeast, where the civilized ones with brains and money.
I mean, 13 is Boston, Philly, and New York City.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the fucking mountains up in. So we got our rednecks too. We got Vermont. We got New Hampshire. We got
Appalachian hillbillies. They're not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
11 has all of Texas, all of the guns, all of the Southern racists. I mean, that's
the problem is we have to decide how the Hunger Games operate. I've never seen the films or I've never read the books. So like, it's mostly starts with just hand-to-hand combat, right? Because in that case, I'm taking 13. If they can bring their guns, then no, actually, I kind of know how the Hunger Games work. You got to outsmart, right? It's outsmart. Let's say so
the Hunger Games, they take all these people. So you're not fighting like in the country. You're fighting inside like a dome.
Right.
That it has different terrain. So I think sometimes you're in like a rainforest, and other times you're in mountains. And then they have like little like parachutes will fall in with weapons or nourishment or medical supplies. So you got to be able to like hide out. You got to be able to stake out, kill people, but also get like all the goods and shit like that. So it's not really, it's a good mix of brute strength and also smarts and all that kind of shit.
13, taking 13. I'll ride or die with my guys. If it was like right now, 13 and 11, walk out of your apartments, we go meet in the park and square up, I'll take 11 because they can bring their own guns. Right. But if you're dropped in with nothing and then it's outlast type situation, I'm taking 13. I'm taking my guys from Boston and New York.
But I don't know. I mean, like, you know, I am not. There's a lot of people who are going to be like me. It's like, maybe you make your money on Wall Street. I make my money being funny. When shit goes down, I'm not really useful. Everyone in 11 is physically capable. They're working on farms. They're working on fucking oil rigs and all that shit.
No. I know plenty of people from Texas. I know two. I know plenty of people from Texas who I would not take to my war with me here.
But if you're picking like the states that are most physical labor, it's going to be those states.
I think we have the brains.
We definitely have the brains. 13 has the brains, no doubt.
But I'm saying in the cities, and then I think we got a lot of fucking woodsmen up here. I think we got Western Mass, we got upstate New York. We got, like I said, we got fucking.
I don't know if they would fight with us though. I feel like they hate us. I feel like they would kill us.
Nah, they'd be with us. We'd just be like, go Pats. They'd be good.
Let's go Bills.
Yeah,
Bills Mafia. You set Bills Mafia as the front line, and they just go run and like kill themselves first, and then
Bills
clean up the scraps.
Huge. That's huge to have in here.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Upstate New York, fucking A.
Send the Gronks in, and they do the first wave of battle, and then we come in and like pick off the scraps. Done.
Yeah. We have Rob Gronkowski on our team.
Yep.
Granted, this is basically all of SEC country, which is SEC and Big Ten.
That's what I'm saying. Though these are corn-fed, thick boys.
I'm still going with my guys. I think Region 13 is not to be trifled with. I mean, we have Philly scumbags.
Yeah.
We have the scumbag Philly, Bills Mafia. We got the Mountain Men.
Assholes.
We got the fucking Vassals. Yeah, I think
Maine has like the wildings basically, like north of the fucking wall.
The only issue that would happen with our squad is that SEC country. I don't know. I guess they may run into the same issue. Where if SEC country just started fighting with each other about SEC stuff, like we could get into like a Boston, New York, Philly war.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's so much dissension within our world alone. Like I'd be on the battlefield in Hunger Games, and I'd be like pointing my gun at a Texas boy, and I could see a Yankee Goomba run by. I'd be like, pow, pow, pow. Sorry, I got distracted by a Yankee skell. The only thing I'm still worried about for I'm just worried about Florida coming in hot with like crystal meth and bath salts and Joe Exotics and the fucking Tigers.
Oklahoma.
I know. All right, so that's all right. Well, then 11 just got stronger. My pick is 11. My pick is actually 11. I have a lot of confidence in 13, but I feel like 11 is the biggest and like the strongest. And I just feel like 4 is going to come with some level of like Walking Dead shit that it's just like you can't kill him. It's like, I don't know. I fucking shot him with a gun and he just like kept coming at me with meth mouth. I don't know.
4 is all right. 4 is not the worst. They're a solid number 3. But I got 13-1, 11-2.
Who do you think the worst is?
Everyone else, garbage. Like,
I think 8 might be the worst.
8 could be 8.
It's just like completely nondescript. Like you might be able to tell me that in Region 1 that there's just like a trillion people crammed in there. They might just have like a ton of LA gangbangers. There's nothing about 8 that you could tell me that I'd be like, oh wow, I didn't think about that in Kansas. Like this is fucking nothing.
8 means nothing to me. 9 means nothing to me. Wait, actually, is Chicago in 9? Still
no, Chicago's in 5.
Okay, yeah.
It's in 6.
Chicago's in 6. Okay.
Oh, 6.
5 means nothing to me. Then I mean, most of this, like most of the country, means nothing.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, you don't bother me.
10 as big as it is probably has 10 total people.
Yeah, right.
And then
what's crazy?
And then C is the capital, which is it's just like the center where like what's that? That's Utah, Colorado,
New Mexico, and Arizona. Oh, you mean with C? I don't know what C is. Why is it called the capital?
That's just where in the Hunger Games there's the capital where like the rich people are.
So that's just not what it is here.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be the capital. I think they just picked randomly, but the capital is pretty nondescript. So either way, so I'm going 11. You're going 13. I think we're pretty much firmly in agreement. Those are the 1 and 2. 4 would be third, and then from there, I think it's like a free for all.
Yeah,
and I think 7 sucks too.
The DMV might have. I think the DMV's got most of West Virginia here too. It seems
West Virginia's some hillbilly shit, and you also get like the inner city Baltimore. That'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that's not a complete joke, but it's too small.
But 7 with the Pacific Northwest is just going to be like granola hippies and shit, right?
Yeah,
Portlandia, like get the fuck out of here.
You get a double dick suck, fucking suck a double dick.
And then poor Alaska and Hawaii they're not in this.
No,
fuck them. So let us know United States Hunger Games when shit really pops off, and this is how it's going to go. This is what's next. We're going to declare martial law. Next thing you know, we'll be living in districts, and then, it's every man for himself. So tweet at us at KFC Radio. Let us know which district you're from and which district you think would win.